Hey guys, what is up? It's Dusty here, and welcome back to another crypto video. Cryptos are falling back down, and I'm already getting quite a lot of people asking me, Dusty, were we wrong? Is crypto going to zero? All that type of stuff. The logical, the usual. And again, I will restate my point here saying, if you can't buy the dip, please don't ask me if you should buy the top. Alright, please do not do that. In this case here, we are still assuming that Bitcoin is actually retesting lower levels. Right now, Bitcoin is falling back down a little bit. It could literally be that it's retested right now to bounce upwards again. We do not know. But if you're only watching XRP, you're only watching VeChain, you're only watching one of these coins, it looks a little bit bad. But if you watch the bigger picture, seeing, okay, Bitcoin hasn't really closed below, Bitcoin is still within range, everything is still looking good, yeah, then nothing is really off, right? It's just another little small dip. Why? Nobody can really tell. Is there really any part of news which is causing this? I'm not sure. Couldn't really find it. And how low can we go? Again, I'm not sure. But I have a strategy set in place for if we dip lower. I have a strategy set in place for if we recover from here. And once more, I just consider all of this as just nice, and a good opportunity to get more. So I wanted to quickly state that because I already saw some panic in my different video. XRP went up a ridiculous amount last night, or this morning I should say, up about 30% right now. We're already correcting again a little bit, about 18% down or so. You can see everything is looking red. And once more, I believe a lot of this has to do with Doge. I think because Doge is pumping like this, a lot of people are noticing crypto might not be as substantial as they thought. And in the same note, panic gets more panic rolling, right? If some people panic, more people panic, which makes more people panic. And right now, that's a little bit of what is going on, at least in my opinion it is. Having said that, go check out Bybit. A link is down below. It's the exchange I'm using right now. If you think, you know what, crypto's going to go up or crypto's going to go down, you can trade it on here and actually make money in freaking crypto with these inverse perpetuals. I think it's pretty damn cool. But also, you have right now a $1,000 bonus is really easy, but then there's also a couple $100 extra worth of deposit bonus that you can get. Just check it out. Link is down below, but at least $1,000 are, pretty easy, I would say. Raphael says, XLM's boss, I like how he said boss, Jed McCallum is rushing his XRP holdings to an end. 87 days left. And he actually went to write a whole little overview here of exactly what is going on. I like that a lot. So his initial XRP amount, 9 billion. His Tacosten wallet total XP remaining, 450 million. His total escrow XP remaining, 1.5 billion. His total XP sold from the start, 7 billion. This is actually incorrect because this year does not, for example, reflect the 2 billion which he gave away to charity and a couple minor things he might have given away within this period. However, this is what he's already gotten rid of, let's say like that, and this is most likely what he has left. And if we just use the amount he is dumping every day for right now, which most likely will continue to some degree, it's going to be about 90 days before he's done. And I told you guys before, you might right now look at this and be like, Dusty, there's nothing good coming from this. It's all going to the end. But then again, think about utility, think about crypto and how it's going to flow and how it's going to keep continuing on over time. I personally very much believe that it's a lot about fundamentals. And if he's done selling, the XP is distributed again, I think that's another really bullish signal. Again, with the two other things coming up here, we have the lawsuit coming in today. Again, lawsuit, what is that? Well, we got a document from John Deaton coming up today, the motion to intervene, basically. That might be another bullish thing. The next day, most of the time, like the day itself, not that much happens most of the time, but the next day it does. It would depend on Bitcoin and how Bitcoin is moving to see if this is positive or not. But again, we also have the 22nd, another date for the Ripple lawsuit. So there's quite a lot happening in the near future here, which will be kind of an extra deciding factor for XRP. If some of those things are really positive, that might actually make it deviate a little bit from Bitcoin's course, but we will see. In the end, do not forget that this is one of the most important cases in crypto forever, definitely. But if you're wondering if there's any news today, not too much. I've been looking around here. There is some news about some different crypto and mostly about Doge. For example, this article, why April 20th is an important day for Doge. I personally believe there's nothing really too important with Doge at all. It's just stupidity. A lot of this pump is really stupidity to a big degree. But social dominance, of course, is really taken over. Another part, of course, is the Mark Cuban part of things, where it's basically given a use case. The other part is the Flare part, where it's given a use case. Another part is the stores, which are popping up left and right, giving it a use case. Another part is, I guess, the Elon Musk pumping it up a little bit. Another part is, of course, the $1 Doge kind of hype that's going on. Another part is just people memeing and thinking that crypto can't go wrong, so let's buy Doge. It's interesting. It is very freaking interesting. It's overtaken Tether. It's overtaken Cardano, I believe. And right now it's kind of flipping in between XRP. Maybe. I'm not quite sure. It could definitely be there, though. I have it on the right here. No, it's actually down below from Tether and down below from XRP. It's actually like still $20 billion off of XRP, to be completely honest. But yeah, there's nothing really important coming up for Doge if you were to ask me. Can it still hit $1? Can it still get anything crazy? Yes, of course, but that's not fundamentally, unless you consider Doge to be, kind of memes as fundamentals, and that's what's pushing it. I would say that's an okay thing to see, but then again, Doge is really a strange coin. It's really odd, but then again, okay. Around 100 people control Doge's entire 46 billion market by report. Elon Musk actually said before, if those big guys get rid of their Doge, he'd be more of a supporter of it. But in the end, he still supported it kind of anyway, right? Because those guys still have a ton of freaking Doge. Over 65% of the Doge are distributed among just 98 wallets across the world, with the largest wallet holding 28% of all Doge coins. In fact, just 5 wallets control 40% of the supply. Essentially, around 100 people control the entire $46 billion Doge market cap, and that is really interesting if you start to think about it. The scam is simple. Hold on to Doge until there is enough traction after it multiplies, dump all coins and cash out, become instant billionaires, said Akon Citra of the crypto risk management platform TRM Labs. Citra's analysis of Doge's supply distribution was surely possible due to the nature of the blockchain transactions, which are available for anyone to see on the open distributed ledger. All I'm saying here is be careful with Doge. I'm not saying you can't make money with it. I'm just saying be careful because you might lose a lot of money with it. That is all. You guys understand it. Then, Cardano also had a little bit of a thing. Cardano's upcoming Alonzo smart contract updates takes Cardano ADA to new highs. Cardano continues to cement its place as an Ethereum contender, as the upcoming Alonzo update will be a game changer for the community. Cardano has become one of the most prominent upcoming blockchain networks. Its native token ADA has risen to become one of the top 10 crypto in market cap in a short time span. It currently ranks 7th with a market cap of over 41 billion. It accounts for nearly 2% of the entire market, and I think that's all really interesting. And again, what they're doing right now is really interesting too. But I would say if you're talking a really short term here, this is not what is fueling ADA. And also, even if it was, ADA doesn't have anything really groundbreaking going on right now. You might say, Dusty, but ADA is so good, it's better than Ethereum. Might be so, but is it really different in the sense that is it really doing something which wasn't possible before in this world? Well, maybe. Maybe there are some functionalities of ADA that Ethereum didn't have or that some of these other competitors cannot do. Maybe. But what? I mean, it's still going to be a platformer. It's still going to be something in that degree. Coins like XRP, even though you might say, Dusty, XRP doesn't do anything unique. You might have a point to some degrees where it's like it's not really a platformer. It's mostly just a payment token, which is a little bit simpler in that degree. You must understand that now for Ripple/XRP, there is one thing which is groundbreaking for the entire crypto market though. ADA has like their philosophical smart contracts and decentralized, the real decentralized, blah, 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 blah. It's all cool. Yes, it's all cool. It's coming though. It's going to take a long time for it to roll out. With XRP, I would say the lawsuit that's happening right now is actually one of the most important things in crypto to date and for the future, as this will kind of set the stage. If the lawsuit turns out to be something negative, what we'll notice really shortly here is that crypto is piece by piece going to be tackled. And even coins like ADA will be tackled eventually. Even coins like Dogecoin will be tackled eventually. If XRP/Ripple wins this lawsuit with a really clear just flash, it's going to be really good because a lot of other cryptos can just use that in their defense and basically build on the fact that XP wasn't a security and yada, yada, yada. Right now, though, consider there isn't one single properly regulated cryptocurrency in the United States. Not a single one. Ethereum and Bitcoin were decided behind closed doors. XRP is the only one which got a proper trial, and of which all the documents will then be laid out on the table, and we'll know exactly what we're up against. Once more, I believe this is one of the most important events in crypto. I firmly believe the 19th and the 22nd will be interesting for XRP to watch and might affect the price very much so. Whereas the 19th is positive, the 22nd is inherently negative, but then again, it might have a positive twist at the end. We do not know. Depends on how strong their argumentation is going to be, because that's a negative in the sense that the SEC is going to be attacking Ripple that day. We'll see, though, on that department. What we do know, though, is that if Ripple wins this lawsuit, it'll be too late to buy in because the price will most likely already have skyrocketed nearly instantly. And also, that will definitely solidify so much other things for crypto. And the amount of attention that they're going to get in the mainstream is going to be mind-boggling. And also the idea that they're the first to get this done is also mind-boggling. And the amount of attention that they're going to get from institutional investors, I think, is also crazy. Because if you think about it, if Ripple loses this one, the entire crypto market is kind of doomed to a certain degree. And again, losing, I'm considering XP to be a security as losing. because Ripple will most likely, to some degree, have to pay a fine. At least I definitely think so. 1+1 in this case being, though, guys, as you most likely already know, this lawsuit is way more important than people are making it out to be. Tonight, we'll get another update from John Dean on the motion to intervene. Those things are all key. Those things are all important. If you think, oh, Dusty doesn't matter, it matters a lot. Whatever they write will decide the freaking future of crypto to a very far degree. And also, what is going to be uncovered in this discovery phase regarding everything the SEC has said and done about Bitcoin, that, in my opinion, will also be really important. And how important Gary Gensler will be, that is just to be determined. That is not sure. But the lawsuit itself, though, it solidified it there. And that's once more why XRP, being part of that, is really kind of a lucky experience. We were kind of early. A lot of you guys are also in here early. I think it's a really, really solid pick. We're basically betting on one of the most important cryptos right now in the freaking space to just get their stuff handled, or basically save the entire crypto market, depending on how you want to look at it. Once more, I'm seeing this from a different perspective than a lot of other people. A lot of others might say, you know what, it is not going to save crypto. It's not going to be that big of a deal. You're lying. Bitcoin doesn't need it, blah, 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 blah. Trust me when I say that the SEC or the government or whatever can actually come back on their verdict on Bitcoin and Ethereum eventually, because there was no public trial. A judge didn't cite this. There's just the SEC inside who made a rule book for it that they haven't made public about how Bitcoin and Ethereum were decided. But they can come back on that verdict. Once XRP is ruled, nobody can ever come back on it. They might be sued again. They might, come up with some new rule book, but they will have to go through the court again, which is a lot less easy to do than just internally within the SEC after they've written some documents, which is also strange because normally the SEC goes through the court to get things done. So it's interesting, it's strange, but once more, remind yourself of how important this technology is. And I keep saying, if you really don't believe XRP can beat Bitcoin, if you really don't believe crypto market in total can hit $100 trillion, I'm not saying it's going to, but if you don't believe it is possible, then there's inherently something wrong. If you don't believe it's going, like, okay, that's a different thing, but is it not possible? Yeah, that's really odd if you don't think it is possible, because why not? But yeah, let's just keep it at that for right now. Hopefully you guys all enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you press the like button and subscribe, and I'll see you guys again in another crypto update.